Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Again, it is still Saturday, October 24th, 2020. So somebody said I had not done a chicken, talking with the chickens in a video in a while. So I said, well, I guess I will come over here and I will do this video while we look at the chickens. And there goes a couple of lunatics. So anyway, alright, so I wanted to talk about this because I think that this is hugely important, and I'm not sure if anybody was paying attention. On Friday, the president announced a $19 billion bailout for the farmers, okay? Of that money, $16 billion of it will be direct payments to farmers to boost their income, and $3 billion will be used to purchase meat, dairy, and other food. And again, this was announced on Friday. So how important is this, okay? And I'm going to give you my opinion. I think this is hugely important. Okay, so first of all, you see the three on the little roost there? Those are all the babies. And then the other, he's a rooster too, unfortunately. Those are the babies that we raised up this year. So they're not babies anymore. Okay, so how important is it? With the bailout, the farmers have been getting decimated from the flooding the year before to everything that's been going on this year. There's been a lot of issues. They needed a bailout. They absolutely needed a bailout, and I think that it's important. And it's funny because when there was, of course, people complaining about the bailout for the farmers and why not the auto industry and all this type of stuff. Okay. I think it's more important to bail out the farmers, in my opinion, than the auto industry. And the main reason why, if we don't have the farmers, we don't have food. We don't have, chickens and pigs and cows, milk, produce. If the farmers aren't out there doing it and they all go under, then we're screwed. Then we're on our own. So I think it's hugely important that the farmers did get this bailout. And I definitely want to hear your guys' feedback on this topic because I think it's a really important topic. They have been going through a lot and they've had a lot of issues, and it's not always in the news forefront all the time. It's behind the scenes type of stuff that people aren't paying attention to. But I'll tell you who's paying attention. The farmers are paying attention. You look at the price of everything as far as beef and milk and eggs and everything, all of that, it's all going up constantly. So I think that it's important, like I said, again, that this bailout was done. I think it's an awesome thing. If you like the president or dislike the president, that is completely irrelevant. We need to support our farmers. And I'm really happy that they did this and that they, got on it and took care of it. I think that's huge. It's a great thing. And so Mom and Beck just got back. But anyway, like I said, I definitely want to hear your guys' thoughts on this. What? What are they doing? What are they doing? They absolutely love to play. So anyway, you can see we are quite overcast again now. Looks like we may end up getting rain. I think it's warmed up to a whopping 49 degrees today. So definitely a big difference from yesterday when we had 82 degrees. Hey! But very big difference. So we'll get away from the barking. Let's take a walk up through here. But anyway, so yeah, I think, like I said, it's the farmers have been getting hit pretty hard. A lot of people have been suffering, but like I said, without the farmers, we'd be in big trouble in this country. So it's a really, like I said, I believe it's a fantastic thing that the farmers getting bailed out. As long as it trickles down, and it's not just the big farms that are getting paid off. The smaller farmers, I hope, are going to get that money too. But you're talking $16 billion in direct payments to the farmers. So hopefully, again, depending on obviously the size of the farms and what they're producing and stuff like that, and then, like I said, another $3 billion in purchases. So that's a really good thing. Here's Mr. Max. Max, what are you doing? What are you doing? But yeah, our weather has definitely changed. We had just a beautiful, beautiful day yesterday. Actually, I should take you over. I'm going to do that. I'll take you guys over and show you the concrete work, because we got that completed yesterday, thank goodness. And again, like last night when I was doing my live stream, we were at 72 degrees last night. So it had plenty of time to cure. We're gonna do a fire tonight.
Oh, out here?
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds good to me.
Yep. So anyway, I'm going to show you this here. So we're going to go ahead and leave the bracing and stuff on. Oh. All right. I've lost weight, but not enough apparently. That was not fun. Oh yeah, this is completely solid. Okay, so we have all of these. Yeah, that's completely solid. That's awesome. I filled them in way more than I should have, obviously. I wanted to make sure everything was very squared away, and so that's what we were doing. But so yeah, it's gonna. So we'll leave the bracing on probably for another couple of days, even though that's hardened in. I just want to make sure it's perfectly good. But that's what we did. We got everything braced up, brought back, so it's all. If you're looking through there, you don't see anything. See, it's perfect. It's all lined up together, which is what we wanted to do. We wanted to get it back to where it was all together. So that's good. But let me go out this way. So that was, yes, that was a fun project. But literally, the forecast for the next 10 days were highs in the 50s, a couple days of highs in the 40s. We're going to have some days where overnight we're going to be down in the 30s, and it's just going to be a nightmare as far as, you know, trying to do, well, I mean, doing stuff outside will be good because it'll be cool, but, you know, no concrete work or anything like that would be getting done in that time. So, you know, I have extra bags of concrete left in the battery room. So what I'm actually going to do with them, if we get another nice day, so I'm going to show you, if we get another nice day, what I'm going to do is, like, this is Quickcrete. I'll pound down more rebar in some of these empty holes, and I will add the concrete to that to make these even more solid, because I still have quite a few bags of it in there. So I would like to use that up to help support these even more. These are not going anywhere, guys. These raised beds are not going anywhere. We've already transplanted one of the pepper plants, and I will actually show you. So we're going to probably take one more of these out of here and get that into the greenhouse, and I may actually take a couple of those, because actually I don't think I've been showing you this, but these have been doing just, it's weird. They blossomed late, and then we ended up getting, like, look at this. Got all these on here still. I gotta harvest all these. But we've been getting a lot of these peppers now. I mean, a ton of these peppers. So I'm gonna probably transplant a couple of those as well. So I'm gonna transplant 2 of each, but we got one already into the greenhouse already, so I'll show you that. And then the rest is gonna have to, you know, we'll get this all out of here. We're gonna put leaves throughout all these beds. And then what I'm going to actually do, once the leaves are on the beds, once we have everything out, we put some leaves down. I'm going to actually take some dirt and put it over the top of the leaves so that the leaves don't blow out. So let me just show you in here. It's going to need, yeah, that's not going to work that way. So here, actually, while I'm here, what I'm going to do, I'm going to fix this. believe it or not, just doing that, look at the difference that'll make. So that, there. Perfect. So while we're here, actually too, because now that it's inside, it's going to need, I have to come in here every day and give it a drink. It's much warmer inside the greenhouse. Once we get that next plastic on, it's going to make a big difference. Somebody made a great suggestion and said insulate these and cover that side up. I think that's a great idea. So again, what I'll do is I'll use the rock wool insulation through here. I think that would be perfect. And so I think that's a good idea. So anyway, a lot of work to do in here. That will be happening. We'll get to it, I promise. It's always, guys, I'll tell you what, there's always 800 things to do, and that's what happens. Really quickly, I want to mention, again, on my website, we have the sale going on right now with the Legacy freeze-dried foods. You can save 20% on your purchase when you check out. It's taken off automatically. I did that sale for you guys ahead of the election and obviously right after the election, because the sale is going to run through until the 8th of November. Okay, so this way, if you have concerns about who's going to win this election and you would like to be prepared ahead of time, that's why I decided to run this sale. That's part of it. With the spike in COVID cases back on the rise again, I think we're heading into some very, very interesting times moving forward. Again, as I've said before, I don't think it matters who wins the election. I think we're going to be in for some very scary times moving forward. So the better prepared we are for that, the better we're going to be, and that's why I decided to do this sale. So go to my website, prepreneurs1.com. You'll click on store. It will drop down and you'll see Legacy Foods. You click on that. What we have available there is there. Their ship times are now down. Again, the only thing, and you won't see it in the store, is like the breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Like the breakfast, lunch, and dinner 60 meal buckets are back, okay? But some of the other stuff is not there. And so that's what's going on. But I know that some people were waiting on some 60 meal buckets from before, and I know that they were just shipping those out, okay? So people will be getting their shipping information, so just so you know on that. Also, like I said, it's 20% off at checkout. Shipping times are back down to pretty much normal. So again, if you decide to go with PayPal, I can put your order in right away, okay? If you decide to go with Authorize, I have to wait about 2 days before that money clears, business days before it clears in the account, and then I can put your orders in. So obviously PayPal is faster. You don't have to be a member of PayPal. You can go in as a guest and do it that way, just so you know, okay? So that is that. So also on my website, we have jdega.com, which is the CBD and hemp store. It really is a great product to have, especially the CBD products. Like I said, I use the cream for back pain because I have a tendency to overdo it, and so when I'm overdoing it, then I definitely pay the price, and I use that cream, and it is absolutely awesome, and that really helps with pain. There's a lot of other things that the CBD products also help with as well. I've gone over them several times, but it's a good thing to have in your preps. I highly recommend that you do have that in your preps, so definitely take advantage of that, okay? Also, on my website, we have the Prepreneurs One community. Oh, and if you're going to go to if you go to JDega, which is the link below, also on my website, you'll see it. If you click on that, it'll take you to their website. When you make your purchase at checkout, make sure you use the discount code PrepperNurse1 with jdega.com, and you will save 15% on your purchase. I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you that part of it. So definitely make sure you use that code so you can save yourself some money, okay? Also, we have the Prepreneurs One community on my website as well, which is set up for you guys to connect with like-minded people in your state or in your country. If you want to just go in and check out the message boards, that's fine too. A lot of good information is on those as well. So definitely take advantage of that, okay? So again, you do have to register, but no credit card information is asked. It is totally free. And it's private. That's why it's set up that way. All right. So anyway, I am going to jump off here for now, guys. Oh, eggs today. Yesterday we ended up with 0. to this point right now, I did pull 3 eggs today, so that's the most I've pulled in a while. The chickens are still molting, so obviously they're not going to be producing like they normally would. But you know, you just have to deal with it. They'll get past it, and then we'll start getting more eggs again. So anyway, remember, guys, we are all in this together. That is important to remember. We are one race called the human race, and as soon as we can figure that out and get past the BS of what is going on in this country, and learn to work together, we can focus on what the real problems are in this country, and it's not each other, okay? Also remember to hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day, tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So it's really important that we tell the people that we care about every single day how we feel. Also remember STD, step, thing, and day. It's one step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only person that is going to stop you from reaching those goals is you. Nobody else can stop you. Stay positive, stay away from the negativity, and you're going to be just fine, okay? Just work towards your dreams. Work towards your dreams, and you will reach them. I got to show the sign again, and maybe some of you haven't seen it yet. Eric picked that up for me. It is 11.5 feet long. Unbelievably, it's very, very cool. I love it. So, Prepper Nurse 1. And the 1 is a Harley-Davidson symbol, which I think is very cool. So anyway, guys, I will talk to you all later. I hope you're having a great day. Prepper Nurse 1.